of a bitch. Alright, so you're over there. You're GDI. Still talent? Is that still talent or GDI?
Sorry, what?
No, this is mutants.
I'm mutants, yeah.
Oh, okay, mutants on the right side. Okay, that's cool. And then the other guy GDI.
Yeah, he picked GDI.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, you're right. Steel Talents, Tiberian Sun, GDI.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused because there was Titans and stuff. So I was just sitting there like, what is it? Never in the lore for this game. So hard sometimes. So many factions all over the place. There's a red alert thing, you know, it confuses me. Like, what the fuck is red alert universe? And then you have the in Yori's universe, and then Command Conquer. And we forget about CNC4 because that never happened.
Oh god, no.
What are you talking about? I don't know that game.
Yeah.
By the way, I've got the Marauders. Dude, you can't hear the voiceovers, but they've all custom voiceovers. This is so awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
For example, I can deploy my Marauders here. Like, they can deploy like GDIs, like GIs in Red Alert 2.
Oh, that's cool. What's that thing at the back? Oh, engine. Is the other guy in this chat?
No, he isn't.
Oh,
but he's on
okay,
my stream.
cool.
He's a regular viewer of my stream.
Okay.
A couple bits on the chat as well. And mutants also have a nice little trait. Other factions' infantry gets damaged on Tiberium, they heal on Tiberium.
Oh, that's cool.
So I can sit around here and chill and drink juice.
I mean, they added mutants in Kane Draft, but like one little base. It was like they were the worst unit in the world, like the worst. You only build them for BM, and they healed. They turned stealth and healed on Tiberium.
I remember
They
that.
were terrible. Yeah, they were like, what was the point? That dickheads for doing that. Like, honestly, it was like the worst thing they ever did. They actually had some cool units in CNC4, but oh my god, was that a bad game?
That's true. That's true.
Right. So that's 2 refinery.
Yeah.
No,
2 ref just
that's
gives you a nice income spike and allows you to spam infantry early on.
Okay, so lots of it like open, so like red alert, load of infantry.
Yep.
Got it.
But in this it's more tricky because infantry don't dodge when they are getting crushed. So you have to scatter manually.
Okay, manually scatter. Okay.
The X key is your best friend in this.
Saving K draft, X key is the best.
Yeah. X key just saves games.
I always felt like they should have not I always felt like they could have made Command and Conquer a bit more. And they made it easy, didn't they? The X key to split, I kind of always was against it because I feel like if you good, you should manually split. But I don't know how it feels. But if it's there to use, you use it. But I always felt like it could be more competitive if you would micro better. Like the X key is just like the cheap. You're gonna use it no matter what if you have to because it's a game. But if it wasn't there, I feel like people would be even better because you'd split manually. Like when you go over to playing Command and Conquer and StarCraft, you sit there like, ah shit, now I gotta do this fucking manually and shit.
True story.
Yeah, you're right. But I think also it's kind of like in StarCraft, nothing can crush you. By here, like some.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the counter. I guess that's the counter argument. And tanks are really fast. Yeah, good point. But then imagine if you could split even better and crush, avoid crushes doing that. Jesus. What is that? Is that a battle bus?
Yeah, that's a battle bus.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's full of like basic. Siberian Fiends are your basic anti-armor.
It's basically a dog bus.
Yeah.
Dog bus. Oh, he's getting wrecked. Just lost the harvester.
Yeah, I lost one. Like the game isn't over, but I've gotten a nice advantage here.
Yeah.
Because 5 Aces Gamble teaches when bus first before Harvester. So he has to do damage.
Yeah,
Well,
it sets you behind the decon.
right now.
But I killed the Harvester, so it's worth it.
Yeah.
By the way, double ref, it's not just lets you put lots of infantry. It lets you not count every single dollar just to not be broke at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. It's very new to me because obviously in like Tiberium Wars and K Draft it's always power plant, barracks, refinery, war factory, refinery, war factory, refinery.
Well,
because in Tiberium Wars you start with 10,000, here only with 5K.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's the difference. I was not sure if that was a mistake, but then I realized that's what players play with. Has that always been the standard?
Yeah, 5k is always like, imagine if you have we tried 10,000. You know how this goes? It's just when there's a game of multi-queue, you just open 5 barracks and
Yeah, yeah, good point. Yeah, so realize that. Yeah, 5k start. Yeah, good point.
And 10k is way too much to handle for like 90% of the player base here.
Yeah.
They want it a bit chill, you know.
Yeah. Alright, so that's a Titan. Oh my god, they look so weird on this one.
Isn't it almost standard Titan?
Yeah, it looks like the normal TS. Maybe Bikerush, did you ever play TS?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Not too much. I was pretty young, so I always used to watch my brother play.
So on deploy here.
You let out the beans.
Yeah, I had to run.
The fly base.
I was losing the engagement.
We old people remember when Tipsan was a thing.
I remember when they first released that game, Tipstan, man. They came with like a cool box, like a special edition. That was awesome. I remember my brother literally going to the game. I think game back then when it was popular, literally going into game and buying it. Remember them days when you actually went to the shop and brought the game? God.
It's always good, like smelling also at the box.
Yeah, it smells so good. Yeah, you'd like, and then you'd worry if your computer was good enough because then you'd have like a shitty Dell computer that your parents got you. They had no idea what computers were back then. You'd say, oh, come on, run it, you bastard, run it.
Yeah.
I had a laptop. We had a laptop to share because we were quite like we're poor. We grew up like pretty poor, like really poor actually. Not like super poor, not like homeless, but like not too rich. Anyway, so we had a laptop and we shared between 3 of us, and it would always overheat, man. After like 3 hours, it would just automatically turn off. And my other brother always went first. We'd have an hour each, and I'd get the last hour, and it would always crash on me, and I'd sit there winning in a Yuri game with my Yuri mother. Yeah, rip to my life. And then I think, was it PS2, Age of Empires? Released on PS2, I believe. Was it PS2 or PS1? I know Age of Empires came on the PS2 or something. It had a 100 unit cap. I remember my older brother, he used to charge me like £1 to watch him, the bastard.
What an asshole, wow.
Yeah, what an asshole. I was so into strategy games. As soon as my first ever strategy game, Star Wars Battle something. It was like the first one they made, Battle of Galactica, the strategy one. When I first ever saw that, I was hooked. That was it. That was me. Strategy games forever, and I never looked back. Jesus. It's too bad. Wow, that's a lot of damage. It's too bad I can never get into StarCraft. Jesus.
I'm giving him the 2.
And they forgot maybe that he has to dodge the crushing.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Ripping Eco here. I've also got a pretty
now you lose
cool
all your
building
shit.
out now.
Oh wait, you only build anti-tank defenses, what the hell?
Yeah. It doesn't matter because those can stay traded. I've just killed all the eco.
Oh well, that does no damage against infantry. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
You know, Bikerushownz, what I never understood in Tiberium was in Kainsgrove. Why did EA make it so that the anti-tank turret cost like double the amount of the normal anti-infantry tower?
Oh, it was so shit as well. It's terribly bad. It did no damage. Yeah, EA were terrible at balancing. EA have always been terrible at balancing games. Always.
It's Westwood.
Yeah, it was terrible. You know Zocom. Their tanks would give like 3 times the XP when killed, so you get like a hero unit killing it. Yeah, and that was used in major tournaments like the World Cyber Games, everything.
Yeah, the World Cyber is a good old World Cyber Games from 2000. And
oh yeah, it took one guy called CFG to fix everything. He fixed the whole game, every single bug, every little bug, balance changes, everything. It's funny how much the community can do much better than the developers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, the competitive gameplay was a pretty new thing at that time.
I'm gonna showcase an awesome feature, by the way, tunnel networks. They work just like in generals.
Oh.
And there we go. Entire
wow.
loaded.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I can just put them back into the tunnel then.
Yeah, organic creatures can only do that. So the infantry and the 2 mutated kind of vehicles they have. The
that's sweet. That's sweet.
Vehicles can't enter.
Yeah, I've got
Also, you can deploy a tunnel, then evacuate, and whole enemy army that comes to rescue its base just won't win anything.
Wow.
Boom, and he's away.
Did you need to put your MCV there to put the tunnel down?
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs an
Yeah,
MCV
sure.
to put it together.
Oh, okay, that's why he did that. Oh, 2 MCVs, didn't notice. 2 MCVs.
Yeah, I had to nerf it.
Oh fuck.
He
Yeah.
was
Gonna die to the
again,
tank
and vehicles, especially MCV and tunnels, too strong. So I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
then.
I really, the only thing I disliked about Generals was all the bloody tunnels 24/7. It was so
Yeah.
annoying to deal with. So,
Generals
and that's
tunnels
why I never played it competitively, because it was always so annoying to deal with that shit. Everyone,
At least
like,
one guy who plays stealth general with tunnels.
oh
Fucking
yeah.
stealth general. Fuck
Yeah,
the
stealth
general.
general. Yeah, and then the laser. I always had problem against the laser general. I didn't know how to fucking beat that thing. Yeah, because when I was younger, I always built air, and air always got wrecked. Didn't realize you just needed lots of tanks and infantry and run into it and kill it. But then the stealth general, oh, what a dick that was. Oh my god, so hard to kill. So hard to kill.
Okay.
And then when they released Generals 2, well, no, they didn't. For Alpha, they did. They had kind of a lot of generals. It was actually quite cool, but yeah, they cancelled it because why not?
Yeah, the generals were though not that as different as they were in the original. They were just only differentiating in 1 or 2 units, was it? And an ability maybe?
Yeah, abilities. But then the problem with Generals 2, they started adding pay-to-win features, like 20% more damage for a tank, and then that's dead. Strategy game, with that, you're dead.
And I still remember the last day of the alpha. I unlocked the last perk where tanks got lifesteal.
What was that about? Perks and stuff. What was that about? Like,
That was so OP.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
lifesteal. They were
do you remember how OP air was in the first week or two? It was you could never kill it. Everyone would just spam about 20,000 like eco choppers to go around the map and steal the eco. You didn't need outposts, and then everyone would just build a shitload of air and just literally wreck you no matter what.
EU was literally the most broken faction. Like what
Yeah.
the hell? Can you remember this
So
one
broken.
infantry they had with an ability? They had an ability which you could not see coming, had an instant cast down and one-hitted everything.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That
Oh,
was-
hello.
I don't know.
I think I played GLL Toxic, and then I just I built the toxic
Fuck.
tanks and toxic air.
It's not coming out in
Oh,
time.
God.
I wanted my demo truck.
Oh no. Rip.
Yeah, please go on.
Oh god.
Please go on.
Oh,
Toxic.
yeah, the toxic was really. I was up against like the rank 1 player, rank 2 player all the time, and what you could do with the toxic, as soon as you got the artillery out, it shot halfway across the fucking map. Like it literally shot
Oh, yeah, I remember
halfway across the map, and then you would just build toxic choppers, and they literally wreck everything. Toxic choppers were amazing. I was beating everyone, technique, all the players like that. I remember there was one guy, he was rank 1, he had 600 wins, 3 losses, and all he did was play against the computer because it counted as a win on the ladder. It was ridiculous. But yeah, their generals were so broken, and they had plans to keep releasing some. And I was just sitting there like, what are you talking about? Fix this game first.
Yeah.
If you watch their live stream, they literally joked about being fired on the Wednesday, and then they got fired on the Wednesday, no joke.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they actually joked about it. They actually joked about it on stream. They're only one ever stream. Like, oh, if we will be here next week unless we get fired. Oh, and maybe that was a hint. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny. They literally got. Oh, not funny for them, but it was just God, what a bad luck that was. I know people that like moved like abroad and like moved up country to take that job, and then they got fired. How dickish is that?
Yeah.
It was most meta practical joke ever made.
Yeah. EA.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
hashtag EA thing.
Yeah, I worry. You know, I always worry like doing anything with EA is so risky because it's not up to the developers. It's not even up to like the CEO. It's always up to the market share people who their voice matters the most with EA because EA is just a money that wants, a company that wants money. So it's very tricky.
I mean, everyone wants money, but
Yeah, but then there's too much greed, and then you start making very bad
Hello
games.
and welcome.
nice.
I mean, look at Blizzard right now with Diablo
Blizzard.
Mobile. What is that about?
Yeah, Blizzard is now really in a pitfall right now.
Oh, yeah.
Themselves.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. That was a massive. I mean, EA needs to like. I think EA's their money thing was a bad mistake because their stock fell like 20 billion, I believe. The latest figures was 20 billion loss. the one thing you don't do is take the piss out of your community, call them retards, tell them not to play your game, and then at a launch event, take the piss out of your viewer base, your fan base. Oh, what a
Battlefield 5, good job, yeah.
Yeah, worse. I guarantee you, they bring a medal. What's that other game? Medal War back and leave Battlefield for a while. I guarantee you, they do not touch. I would not touch that with a fork, man. That is a deadly zone. Why try and be like tender to one certain group? You know, it's always ridiculous. They always try to make the people like 2% happy when 98% of their people they piss off who are actually gonna buy their game.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like companies are being so PG now. Like, they ask you, I guarantee you, like, they probably, you know, when they sponsor people, are like, oh, don't swear and stuff. Oh, come on, dude, don't be a dick, don't be a little pussy. Honestly, you know?
Go ham.
Yeah, I literally, if a sponsor ever tells me never to swear, I literally just go, don't worry about the sponsorship, don't worry about it. If they ask you not to like swear in one video, fair enough, you know. But like, you know, if you're a live streamer and they ask you, like, get out of here, dude. Like, you have to churn, you know. As long as you're not racist.
Oh shit, dude, you want to see the super weapon? Here's the vein.
Yeah, go ahead.
They're gonna
Go
spawn
ahead.
crabs indefinitely. They're gonna spawn crabs until the end of time, until someone kills them.
Yeah, there are 3 mini vein holes in there, and he has to kill them. If he doesn't, then they just continuously spawn crabs.
They
Oh
spawn
my God.
mutant Tiberium shit all day, every day. Super
It's
annoying.
probably not the most powerful super weapon, but
The most
definitely most
annoying
annoying.
Yeah.
Definitely. I can... Oops. Power down, huh?
Okay, can you blow whole GDI army with single demo truck? It's a challenge, by the way.
Yeah, please, just come on, carry all demo truck in his army and then see what happens. Oh wow,
I'm working on it, man.
But I feel like the remasters, I don't want to say it, but I feel like the remasters they're doing it just for some good publicity, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I honestly feel like
Just for some karma points.
yeah, like legit. And that's okay because we get what we want just due to all their bad things. So I'll take it either way. But I just feel like if they stop after one remaster, then it's just an epic fail, really. They have to remaster Red Alert, honestly. They have to.
Yeah.
It's
They
just
have to go for everything.
Yeah, everything apart from CNC4. We can all agree with that. Everyone's on
I mean,
board.
what are you talking about? I don't know the game.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like a hardcore Kane draft fan. Like, if they don't remaster that, I'm fine with that. But if they remaster Yuri's generals up to there, okay, I'm good with that. I'm happy with that. And then make a new game. I would rather have a new game and then so many remasters. But
True
yeah,
story.
That'd
Yeah.
be really nice.
because they've
Imagine
got.
if they remaster all games for the 25th anniversary, then what are you gonna play actually? You can
Yeah.
play all games.
Yeah, literally.
This unit is
The
so
problem
awesome, by
is-
the way, Gannon. I'm just
Are they
shitting out
the
eggs
queen?
all over the map.
That's Queens there, wow.
Well,
But the problem is, like, come on, like they're on a timestamp, I believe, because
Yeah.
if they don't make a new game in the next 4
Yo.
years, who's, you know, strategy
By the
games
way,
are
guys,
gonna-
demo truck.
Yeah.
And it's got
Oh.
my voiceover.
Where?
Oh well,
I think
demo
it's...
truck.
Ping.
It's there. I see
There,
it.
there it is.
I see it. What does
Speed
that do?
bombs won't stop this.
When it explodes, you will see what happens. It's like
Okay.
carrying a nuclear
Get
warhead.
level spaces.
You
How
remember
much-
Mission When Not was in Australia and Scrin invaded?
Oh yeah.
Exactly, you will see.
Oh shit. Rex.
That one.
so many dancing red humans.
Yeah, literally. Them queens are awesome.
Yeah, they're siege units and they just shit crabs all over the map. Oops.
Wow.
But they're squishy.
I need more in my
just
tunnel
one
networks.
would be enough to kill all of them.
You know the best thing they could probably do? If they're not gonna make a new game, at least just fucking remake CNC4. Just remake it completely.
Yeah,
break
remake
that
it
fucking down.
completely.
Break that down. Get Kane back. Get some actors back. And
Yeah.
just re-fucking
Kane
make
is-
it completely.
Kane is mandatory.
Yeah, and I know Kane does theatre now because he's working. I follow him on Facebook, and I've actually emailed him once or twice.
Oh shit, you
And
did? Awesome.
Yeah, he replied. He replied as well. He's actually a sweet dude. He will reply. If you get his email, he will reply to you. Like because I contacted his company. I was like, yo, I know this is like out of the question, you know, and it might not be normal, but I'm just like a big fan from Command and Conquer. Is there any way I could contact him? And they actually gave me his email. And I just
Awesome.
wrote to him and saying, dude, you're like fucking amazing, like
Yeah.
you're like awesome. And he replied, and he gave me like I don't know, 10 lines of dialogue. It's actually pretty cool.
Oh,
Really
nice.
cool. Yeah, he was just saying like, oh, that's really nice, you know. He's not really into games himself, he said, but he just loves acting. He loves acting.
Yeah, that you can see
He
that
is a
he
good
loves it.
actor
Yeah.
too, man.
A great actor, you know.
Kane is. I think in real life he's a really nice man. I think.
Yeah, I think
he
so.
is. His wife's really nice as well. Like his wife and him are really. Yeah, oh, he has a wife. Yeah.
All
Like,
people, pay
like,
attention. It's
yeah.
gonna be glorious.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh.
How about the carpool? Come on.
Oh god, it will all blow up.
Oh.
God, an A.
Oh.
Ah, half of it.
That's good enough for me.
Oh,
Well,
no.
it's half decent.
Yeah.
Oh, decent.
Okay, I've
Another
got my
one
super
with
weapon
zero.
ready as well.
If you fire it on top of the units, they will all evaporate. Super weapon, ultra weapons in this game don't give a fuck about HP. They just one-hit everything. It doesn't matter. I didn't want it to bother with damage stats, so I made it like that.
I'm gonna try when I go to America next year. He has a theater production. I'm gonna try and go to it and get his autograph.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just super
Directly
weapon
on the
nothing.
chest.
Yeah, directly.
Now it takes a
directly.
while.
Never watched the chest again. I think you can get a signature as long as you get VIP, and it's not even that expensive, so it'd be cool. Whoa.
Oh, nice. A Kane autograph.
Bike Rush, what do you think about the fact So Scared is going to be Kane in the remasters? I don't know what So Scared is. Is that a joke?
That's an intro.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Scared is
That's
one
an
of our
insider.
community members.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, no idea, my friend.
Don't tip over,
He,
baby.
he kinda looks like Kane. Kinda.
He does. Not gonna lie. He
I
really
mean,
does.
they need to not make. If they make it serious acting, I give up. They need to make like it the cheesiest shit ever. The Command and Conquer magic. It was always so cheesy. Like the acting was like Kane did serious, and everyone else you couldn't take serious. Kane.
Yeah,
that's why
everyone else
Kane
was just
like
a-
the most- yeah.
A trash
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah, literally, like a few porn stars, I believe. Like, oh my god.
God.
Three were all
Yeah.
Like the Tanyas.
They're all porn stars, man. Like
Yeah.
all of them. They
You know
tried
the-
to sell it free for sex. Like honestly, I remember getting the limited edition. And
How
you got,
the
like,
hell
a
did he get his MCV
calendar
there?
Poster.
Explain to me how he got his MCV there.
early
Oh,
on. there.
wow.
Early on. You know the only two real good actors in Red Alert 3 were Jim Carrey and
Yeah. I just realized for many years Jim Carrey was even in it. It didn't even struck me. Like I didn't even notice. I played, but I didn't even know.